Hi everyone. This video here, we're gonna be doing something a little different here. Well, first of all, we do have a toy review here that me and my dad are gonna review to y'all, and that is this guy, and this is the Transformers Platinum Edition's Year of the Monkeys Optimus Primal here, and this is a repaint of the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001 Optimus Primal, which is supposed to be in the Beast Machines line, because he's from Beast Machines, and so is this repaint. And all they did with this repaint here is that they just colored him in Optimus Prime colors.
So this is Optimus Primal after he got reformatted, and this is the outcome of it.
In the sequel to Beast Wars, and that's Beast Machines.
Right, which become Beast Machines. And this right here is the box, and it is a 20th anniversary, I believe?
Yes.
Yes.
From 2016.
From 2016. Now, right here is the front. There is the Autobot logo. There is the back of the box. And then you have the Primal symbol right there. And, just so y'all know, the flap opens up and you have the bios and stuff like that of Optimus Prime.
And here is where the figure sits in, and it does have a hole here where we're going to get into that when we get to the review area.
Right. And on the inside right here, as you can see at the top, it is the English version of Optimus Primal. And then of course you got things right here that it's not my language. I couldn't tell you, but it's in different languages further down. But the top part right here is in English. So that's about it for the box.
So some of you may be wondering, what are we doing in front of the camera instead of the toy in front of the camera? Well, we wanted to tell y'all who Optimus Primal is. For those of you who don't know, or some of you that have grown up in the 1990s, because that's where Beast Wars first aired on.
When the eras of the 1990s and stuff like that, 95?
1995.
1995 is when...
To 1999.
Okay, 1999. From that time, you had Transformers Beast War that come out, and it lasted for a couple of years, and then it went off into Beast Machines. So this right here is a reformatted version of Optimus Primal.
From Beast Wars. And a lot of people don't even know who the character of Optimus Primal is, because he's, well, for some of you who have seen Beast Wars, then you pretty much know who Optimus Primal is. But Optimus Primal, for a lot of people, don't even know him, because he's not really popular.
Not the Optimus Primal, the reformatted version of him for the Beast Machines. That's where it kind of start fading off and going south. So.
But he did came back in the new Transformers series, which is a 6-episode show, and that is Transformers Kingdom, which is part of the War for Cybertron trilogy, which is Transformers Siege, Transformers Earthrise, and Transformers Kingdom.
Which we have not seen yet, so I've only seen little bits and parts of it. It looks to be really good. Looks to be really good.
Well, the War for Cybertron trilogy of the 3 shows, Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom, they were okay.
Have you seen Kingdom?
No.
Okay. So we still have to see it. Yeah.
Right. And also, the reason why, like, a lot of people around the world don't even know who Optimus Primal is, because he's not really popular like Optimus Prime is, because a lot of people around the world knows who Optimus Prime is, because he's the more popular character.
I think what he's saying is that Optimus Prime is a stable character that is worldwide known compared to Optimus Primal here in Beast Wars, you know. But, I mean, people have seen it, so, I mean, you know. But the main staple has always been Optimus Prime. Anytime when you see that red diesel, you know who it is. Now, I do have a question, and this was something that was just going back in my head. Anybody remember the show of BJ and McKay? I believe that was it. BJ and McKay and the best friend, the bear. That diesel that he's driving reminds me, and that's the only one I've seen that reminds me of Optimus Prime. I'm just wondering if anybody else has ever seen that and watched the title to it, and watch him drive that 18-wheeler. It's a cab over, and it just reminds me of Optimus Prime. Just imagine if the colors were changed to Optimus Prime colors, he'd be driving Optimus Prime. That's just my crazy thinking. I was going back and just looking at some of the 80s stuff. And that's one thing that popped up, you know, the late 70s, early 80s. Anyway, go ahead, Colton.
I've never like seen
He's never seen it. He's never seen it. I remember it a long time ago. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're here to review, the Year of the Monkey?
Year of the Monkey.
Yep, that's exactly what it says. 2016, the Year of the Monkey, Optimus Primal.
From Transformers Platinum Edition.
So we are going to cut this
and head over to the review area and get started.
Because we babbled enough.
So here we have Optimus Primal in his gorilla mode, or the monkey mode, if you can call it. And it's basically the same as the Robots in the Skies 2001 version, which is from Beast Machines, like this repaint here, except the sound effects and also the lights that this figure has is different than the Beast Machines one from Robots in the Skies 2001.
So he's pretty much an ape
with Optimus Prime colors, which is red, blue, and gray.
Okay. With some black.
With some black.
Some black.
And he does have a little bit of silver and red paint on his waist, and some blue on his chest here. And of course the silver on his gorilla face, or I think you can call this in this isn't like an ape mode.
Well, an ape, he pretty much needs to be kind of slanted down. But his face doesn't go straight. I mean, that right there is kind of more of an ape.
Except his head here is going to be stuck pointing down.
It doesn't move. It doesn't go up and down.
Although you can cheat here to have it look up, but it's...
Oh, wait a minute. Hey. Do that again. Do that again. No, let go of your finger. Let go of your finger. Oop. Well, he was almost there. He was almost there. Yeah, how about that? Yeah.
You can kind of cheat on the transformation to have him, well, to have his head look up, but it's gonna like break up the skull here.
The neck and stuff like that.
So you have like a
gap.
A gap there.
Yep, I have a gap right there. So we just sand them up. Yeah, we stand them up. There we go. So we're gonna stand them up.
And he also has some. He does have some translucent blue on these things here with some black and silver paint.
I'd say they may be gauntlets, but I'm not sure. That's...
And he does have the like Autobot.
Maximal symbol?
No,
No?
that's not a Maximal symbol.
Okay.
That's like an Autobot gorilla symbol
Okay.
on both sides.
And we got plastic translucent part for his back right there. Translucent right here, and of course you already covered the arms. Translucent plastic right here for his arms.
Translucent red. Oh, and they even molded in like hairs here on the back.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
you already.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing. Anyway, thought cross. Anyway, okay, roll on.
And
all in all, he's kind of a blocky, more circle symmetrical, not square, circle in a lot of areas. I mean, you know, he's an ape. Supposed to be an ape. So, okay, what else do we have?
That's about it.
That's about it? Does he have sounds in this mode?
Yes, but first I'm gonna get to the articulation.
Okay.
So for articulation, his head doesn't do anything.
So,
well, if like you already saw, if you want to cheat, you can make his head look up, but that's gonna break up the skull.
now, can his head turn left or right? It can't.
No.
It's in a fixed position, pretty much. Okay.
Now for his arms, for this arm here, it does rotate all the way around on a ratchet.
Oh, some heavy ratchets. Yeah.
Well, actually, this arm here, because this arm is for the
Gimmick?
gimmick.
Okay.
But both of his arms can rotate all the way around. But this arm here can move in and out on a ratchet. And both of the elbows do bend. Well, this one's in a fixed position, which is here. So it can only bend like this. But this elbow can, if I can get these out of the way, well, one of these out of the way. For this elbow here, it can rotate on a ratchet, bend at the elbow on a ratchet, and both of the hands do
Both of the hands, the fingers have individual articulation?
well, both of his hands do swivel,
Okay.
and for this hand here, it all of his fingers on this hand are individually articulated on this joint, and they can also move on this joint here.
Okay, so he can individually bend each finger at the joint.
Well, for this hand it can, and you can also move the thumb down. But for this hand here, okay, I'm just gonna show y'all on this hand, because the other hand is where the gimmick is located. So for the other hand, these two fingers here are individually articulated, but these two here are molded together, so they only move here.
Oh, okay.
But they still do have hinge joints here that can bend here. And the thumb still moves on the other hand. Waist swivel, and his legs can move up and down on a ratchet and move out on a ratchet. And his feet can move up and down. Oh. I forgot to flip up these things here for the transformation. But his feet do move up and down just a little bit, because these do get in the way. But if you fold these down, they move a lot better. And they do rotate, which is a bit limited due to all of this here. Oh.
Wow! Did he just growl? Yeah, he must be hungry.
That was one of his sound effects.
That was one of his gimmicks, huh?
That I accidentally pushed. But now let's get into the sound effects.
You wanna, yeah.
First I gotta turn on this light.
And we'll turn off this one here. Yay!
So to activate the
gimmick. The sound effect gimmick.
And also the gimmicks.
And the roar.
You're gonna push on his chest here, and like you already saw, it will light up.
Go ahead.
His chest red, and you get some sound effects.
Alright, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
So the first one is
Yay! Hold on, we got technical difficulties here. What is going on? We done broke it. No. We didn't break it. It just happened.
There we go.
Alright, we gotta check that out again. Do you have to pull it out and push it back in? Oh, better.
I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
But the first one that you saw or heard was like a like a
I don't know. A mumbo jumbo? I don't know. I can.
and the second one that you already heard was transform, and the next one is that there was that sound effect that y'all already heard of.
It's kind of catchy. It's kind of catchy. There's another one. Oh.
That's like a what do you call that?
I don't know. Just push it again. I don't know.
What is that supposed to be?
That was him roaring in ape mode, I guess. Let's see what another one is. Now his eyes lit up one time.
Yes.
Is that the only two it has?
No, it has like 3.
Okay. You're shooting for 3, y'all.
I'm trying to like get to the part where it said transform. Well, he does say, well, it does do 3 things. It does what you already heard, and that other one where it has that roaring sound.
Yeah.
And it also says transform.
Alright, is this going to be it?
No.
Nope, that's not it. Right.
And I think that's about all it does. But once this is on, you can now push on his gorilla face here, and oh, it just went off. But what I was about to say is, if the light on his chest was on, you would push down on his gorilla head, and as you do that, his eyes will
we'll do it.
light up red.
We'll go ahead and do it. Let's see.
And you get some sound effects. So the first one is roaring. Transformers. And the other roaring. And that's about it. And for the next one is the arm here where it has that gimmick that I was telling y'all about. This is like spring loaded, and this is supposed to activate like a punching gimmick. First I gotta get that lit up. So you just push this back, and you get some sound effects. And to get that sound effect, you have to like pull it back, like not really hard, but to the point where you can get that sound effect there. Because if you just do it really gently,
it won't do nothing.
It does that sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And it does have some more sound effects, but that's for the robot mode. And speaking of the robot mode, let's transform him.
Yeah, let's Woo! Man, that's a bright light. Whoa. Okay, here we are again. Well, we're going to transform him into
Robot mode.
Robot mode, Optimus Primal. Did I say that right? Yeah?
What? Were you
Primal,
not?
Optimus Primal? Maximus?
Maximize.
Maximize, thank you.
That's what they would say when they're getting ready to transform into their
Robot mode. From their beast mode. Yep. That's what they said in the cartoons.
So to get him in robot mode, you want to take his chest here and pull it out. And the way you pull it out is you have to grab hold on these two gray things here and pull it out, and then it will allow you to rotate his chest around. So you get this robot chest, and then you can push it in.
You can push it in, okay.
Now, for these things, you're gonna bring them out and rotate them around and bring them up and bring these down and collapse them down to make shoulder pads. And for his thumbs, you want to bring them around so that they're like this. And then you do the same on the other side. And I'm gonna have to bring his arms up so I can get to the next part, which is his legs. So for his legs, you want to come to the back here and bring these up, which will become his robot mode feet. Then take these, fold these down, rotate his monkey feet around, and then bring down the robot mode legs. And for the monkey feet, you want to bring them all the way down so that they're like this, and straighten out his robot legs. his feet, you want to rotate these around. And there we have the legs all done. And then you want to rotate his waist around. Well, no. You actually don't want to rotate his waist around. I have to scoot.
He had to scoot back.
Well, no, I have to scoot.
Scoot the camera back. He had to scoot himself and the camera back. Because this figure is kind of tall.
But you're not supposed to rotate his waist around. What you're supposed to do is take this ab section here and fold it down. And then on the back you want to fold down this piece. And you want to rotate these two around so that way this is facing forward and this is facing back. And you do want to fold this back up. But leave this folded down. Now for the gorilla head here. You want to bring it up and flip in the face and bring it back down. Now you're gonna well, you actually do want to leave this back down. Because you want to take the gorilla body and rotate it all the way around.
You want to take the middle torso and spin it around. Yeah.
There was that sound I was telling y'all about.
There's that sound. Okay.
Oh, you actually do want to rotate his waist around. And then flip this piece up and this piece up. And straighten his arms down. And And for this the back piece here, you're gonna flip it in so that's like this. And finally, you just rotate his head around and you're done. Now I gotta scooch back. And the robot mode does look great, but
To me, it looks bland. He could have done with more details, more detailing.
and for his face here, I wish that they would have like given him a like a serious face or anything else. Instead of him with his mouth open.
Yeah, let's see here. Yep, there we go. Yep. Pretty much.
And the only new paint apps and also details that he has is he has a new chest on him, a new ab section here, and also some silver paint on his feet here. And the rest is basically the same as in Gorilla.
So it's pretty much the same articulation. Now, does he have different sayings and stuff like that?
We'll get to that. But for the articulation, some of it is still the same, like the arms and even his legs here. But the only new articulation that you get is a swivel at the head, but you do want to be very careful of how you're swiveling his head, because there's wires in his head, and that's for the next gimmick and lights and sounds. But you do get a you do get a double jointed knee, which is on a ratchet. You also get a waist swivel. And his feet here can move up and down on a ratchet. And can pivot in both ways on a ratchet. And that's it.
Okay. Now, does he have sounds in this mode?
Yes.
Okay.
Some new sound.
Some new sounds. All right. Let's get off with the new sounds.
So to activate the new sounds, of course, you're going to have to push his chest. Now, when you push down on his head, you get some new sounds, and that is
Optimus Primal.
Optimus Primal, and his head does light up green.
Optimus Primal. Transformers. Optimus Primal.
So he says Optimus Primal like 2 times and then says Transformers. And that's it. And the punch gimmick still does work in robot mode. And another thing that he has is a shootout disc. And to shoot out the disc, well, but before I do that, he does have a jetpack on him, and to do that, you want to push on this button here, and when you do that,
How about that?
this springs down. And
Okay. Is this supposed to have sounds?
it does have sound. I just have to push on his chest. Now, when you push on this button here, you get like engine sounds. That's from when you pick him up. He does that flying sound. And then when you turn him sideways, he still does that, but like he's flying.
I ran out of fuel.
Okay. So, what I was about to say is, when you push the button on the back, when it folds down or when it's already folded out, you still get that like and that like engine sound, but when he's flying around, you just pick him up and have him turn sideways.
So he's more or less motion activated.
Yes. And for the last gimmick that he has and sound effect is, but like you already heard, he has a shootout disc from his stomach here. And to activate them, you would bring back down the jet engines here. And light up his chest. I had to bring this down so that y'all can see what I'm doing. But on the back, he has a gray button here. And when you push it, when you push it, a disc will shoot out. And you get like a shooting sound. And here's the disc here that goes into that slot right there. And it does the sound effect. By pushing this button on the back. And that's about it.
That's about it. For Optimus Primal.
So, final thoughts. The beast mode, like, does look good, but but it's like a little limited in the articulation due to
some of the transformation of what has to take place and how it must take place in order for it to work.
And some of it is, well, does have some gimmicks, like the arm here where it does that punching gimmick, which is here. And the robot mode does look great, but it's a little bland
Yeah, a little bland. If it had an Optimus Prime head on it, that would be cool. But it don't.
And I don't like the expression that they gave her.
He's like, oh, you know, I don't know what. Let me look at your mouth. Let me look at your mouth. Anyway.
They should have given him like a serious face instead of an open mouth.
Or they
face.
could have had options for faces. And this was the face that they got stuck with. I don't know. Maybe they drew straws. I don't know.
And it is like limited in the. Well, it does move, but you can't go like crazy with it.
You have to be careful because there's wires that are actually for the LEDs and stuff like that that's inside the head. So you got to be careful when you turn it. I would not suggest going a full 360 with it all the way around, because then you'll probably snap some of them wires that are connected to the inside of his head, to his torso. Because this right here is pretty much the brains of it all. When you react with a certain part of him, this automatically censors it and it goes off.
Right.
So anyway, y'all, there it is, the year of the monkey. What is it, 2016, right? It was 2016 when it was released, and it's considered the 20th anniversary?
Yes, from when...
From Beast Machines.
No.
No.
Beast
War?
I think it was Beast War.
Okay. Okay.
So that's been the review of Platinum Edition Year of the Monkeys Optimus Primal.
Year of the Monkey.
And if you like this video,
Can they see that logo? If you like this video, give us a comment, like and subscribe. I just want him to shoot up on this little... Look at that. That's just so precious. Look at that, precious. Precious, 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 precious. Need to see more of that, I guess. I don't know. On Good Guys. That is an Autobot symbol mixed in with a gorilla?
gorilla.
A gorilla face. Anyway, that is enough. We yapped on enough. Y'all, we appreciate y'all watching. We had fun reviewing this. So we hope y'all did too. Hey, we'll talk to y'all next time. Y'all take care in this heat, because it was definitely hot in Texas heat today. Yeah.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.